Welcome back, Jukebox. Today we're talking about, honestly, my favorite album right now, Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend. It came out August 29th. It is 38 minutes long, 12 songs. Hayden, what are your opinions?
I thought it was a pretty good album,
Yes.
especially after her really successful album. Won, I think, 2 Grammys off that album last year. I thought it was really good. Listening into it, I was like, okay, I hope this can match the hype of like Please, 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 Coincidence and stuff. It kind of matched it, and maybe even some of the songs kind of surpassed it a little bit.
I agree. I think some of the songs are better than Short and Sweet, but also Short and Sweet Will Always Have My Heart. That was my anthem last year. She actually got into some controversy over the cover.
Yes.
I personally don't think it's that bad.
I was like, I think it's just like interesting to see all the viewpoints of it, because
Yeah.
really what matters to me is the songs of the album. Like the cover can be whatever and stuff like that, but it was interesting. It almost felt like it was building up hype to the album's release. I kind of feel like a little bit.
I agree. She started something so people would start talking about it. She did release like 2 other alt covers, and every time she talked about it, it was like, well, since you guys don't want this, here's another one. And I think it was kind of like a fun way, because Taylor Swift doesn't
Yeah.
get in trouble for making so many different alt covers, but I feel like Sabrina did it in a good way.
Yeah, her new Taylor Swift's new album cover is something else. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. What is your favorite song?
Favorite song? Ooh, I think it was My Man on Willpower, but right now I think it's Nobody's Son. That's my new favorite song.
Okay, I was gonna say Nobody's Son. That is
It
ever
hits.
since it hit. Catch me literally skipping down Jayhawk Boulevard listening to that song. Man's Willpower. Was it?
My Man on
My
Willpower
Man
or
on
something
Willpower.
like that.
I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people say that it's their favorite.
Yeah, I thought it was just pretty good. It felt like the way the chorus kind of went, it reminded me a lot of Short and Sweet, some of the songs there. And I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of there. And just the way it sounds rhythmically, I was just like, ooh, that's kind of nice. I kind of like it a lot.
Okay. I love that. No, Nobody's Son is my favorite. My other favorite is House Tour.
Oh, okay.
Because I live on Pretty Girl Avenue. I don't know about you, but my house is actually located on Pretty Girl Avenue. And I don't know, just like the way she her lyrics in this whole album are just so clever. I've heard like some controversy, they're not deep or whatever, but like do we really need another deep album?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes people are like searching for deep meaning and stuff, and it's just like, just look at the simple stuff. You don't need to like be over analytical, be this, ooh, I'm such a fancy artist and all that stuff. You can just be nice, like the music, and just chill out a little bit.
Yes, we just want our pop album.
Yeah, that being said, I did have House Tour as my lowest song.
What?
Honestly, I was like, it wasn't my favorite of the bunch, I think.
Okay. Wow, I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
I talk to everyone and they're like, oh my god, have you heard of House Tour? Okay.
That might be my hot take. That might be my Hayden hot take. You know?
Okay. I love that you have that tagline. My advice for this album, because I feel like she has gotten, not a lot of people have been enjoying this album. I've seen on Twitter.
Oh, really?
People keep saying Jack Antonoff needs to retire, which I think is a whole different thing. My thing is listen to it at least twice. I feel like first listen, you're like, okay, what is this? Second listen, you're like, I'm a pop princess also.
Yeah.
Like, I am Sabrina Carpenter. Like, that's the vibes I get.
No, yeah, I mean, I was dancing around my living room listening to it. My roommate walks in as I'm, like, belting out the chorus with Sabrina. Very awkward, but it was really, really fun. I think it was, like, to When Did You Get Hot or something like that.
Another good one.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first because it was, like, it felt very different from the rest of the album. And then I listened to it a second time, like, oh, I really like it. And I keep listening to it over and over again. I'm like, oh, no, this is really, really good.
Okay, do you have, like, any hidden gems you feel like aren't getting enough attention on social media?
Well, I guess My Man on Willpower is probably one of them.
I feel like that's a
there.
really good one.
And then, I mean, going through the rest of them, I don't know, like, I haven't really been looking on social media too much.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, Goodbye. Tears is how I was, like, introduced into the
Yes.
album, because it was, like, on the top weekly hits or something like that, right after Chapel Rome, when she released her new single or something like that, too.
My favorite little thing about Tears is her music video, they keep changing the ending.
Oh,
so
they
there's
do?
currently 4 different endings. It's very Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I love. And right now, the most recent ending is really good, so I won't spoil.
That's cool.
So if you haven't watched it, go back and
I'll
watch.
give it a watch through, yeah. After the show, might need to sit down and watch Tears a little bit.
Yeah, it's currently like on replay at my house, at my
Okay.
home. The only thing you'll be hearing is Sabrina Carpenter, and the only thing that's watching is the Tears music video.
I gotta force my roommates to listen to it because it is really that good, I feel like.
I think anyone can listen to it. I feel like no matter your music taste, I feel like you need to get down with Sabrina Carpenter.
Totally, yeah. Do you think she'll win a Grammy for it, I guess, in the future?
I think she'll get nominated. I don't know if she'll win. Taylor Swift's coming out with her album.
That is true,
She usually sweeps. But I have hope.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the scene now for the Grammys. She has, like, the credit.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
she did really good last year, too.
She did really good last year.
And that last year was, like, a stat competition, too. You had, like, Chappell Roan, Billie Eilish, and then Sabrina Carpenter also and stuff.
Yeah, the pop girlies were doing it out.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe this year, like, her album, compared to, like, I think some other Taylor albums or something, I feel like it's quality over quantity a little bit.
Okay.
Like, there are only 12 songs in there, but I mean, I think 8 or 7 of them, I really like those. Compare that to, like, a bigger album where it's like, oh, I only like 3 or 4 of them in there or something like that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, hoping she wins a Grammy or something.
Yes. Okay, that's all we have for you. We're gonna go talk to Hayden Grace now.